boy Serrano, and welcome back to the channel, y'all. Thank you for subscribing, all my broskis and broskets. Now, I hope you guys are having a good morning so far, or evening, depending on where you are. But right now, we do have the Samsung Galaxy A30 right here. Now, this thing has a fingerprint sensor, which is very responsive. Which is one of the cool perks about it. It also has a really good facial recognition technology, which actually works 100% of the time. You're also getting a really snappy processor with it has an Exynos 7904 with 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage, a 1080 by 2340 pixel resolution with 16 megapixel camera, and it's paired along with another camera on the back, which is also a 5 megapixel camera. It also does support MicroSD up to 1 terabyte, which is pretty nuts. You can see that blue on white looks really dope, and the black on white would actually look really cool to complement it. I do have a theme on here right now, so you can see when I drop down there, I'm getting red and black on the notification bar. I can actually manipulate it with my fingerprint to bring down that notification panel. Check out the phone dialer, looks really sick. But we'll customize it later in the video, so you want to stay locked in for that. But this might be a long one, so you might want to grab your coffee, like your Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. You get that extra camera for wide angle, which is absolutely sick, and then the screen optimizer down below on the right hand corner, which will actually enhance your photos in every way possible. Now, you do get these emojis, which are actually pretty funny to look at and kind of cool to play with if you're a social media like enthusiast and stuff like that. You can actually make your own emoji. As you can see right here, you could customize it to your personal preference and kind of make it reflect like an image of you. You also do get 9.0 Pi with MUI running the Samsung Galaxy A30. Also, this is you do get two 1.8 Cortex A73s with a 1.6 A53 Cortex. So this has an octa-core Mali G71 MP2, which is actually pretty nuts. You also do get an update right here, which we're going to go ahead and check out and see what's going on with it. Let's go ahead and click that. This phone also does come in the black, red, blue, or white, depending on what variant you get. 15-watt fast charging with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which is definitely running really nicely with all day battery usage. And you do see we are running on that software right now, so let's go ahead and update this phone and see what it's all about. But let's check this out real quick. Okay, there it is. So now we do get the update right on board. It does say it's the July 1st 2019 security patch, which is definitely pretty cool. So let's just go ahead, hit that button that says download right down below, and we're going to install it to the latest software security, so we can be up to date with Google patch and everything like that. But you are getting Corning Gorilla Glass 3 to protect it. I usually leave the screen protector on there if they do have it on there, but I think I peeled this one off, so it didn't scratch. The screen was definitely very strong with the Gorilla Glass 3. Let's take a look at how this case actually looks when it's on this device. And it definitely is one of an eye catcher and a military drop standard. So you could check out the full review of this case in a separate video in the catalog I made just for you. Now, this case is definitely cool. It has that really nice texture right on the back of it, and all the ports to go along with all the cutouts, and this thing was running really nicely. So I definitely like this case as well on this device. So these are my two cases that I got from my Samsung Galaxy A30. You can see the theme is really cool. So let's go ahead, click this, click that, go ahead and check out the new update that we actually just installed on this device. But this thing is capable of recording in 1080 30 frames per second on the front and on the back camera. This phone was released in March 2019, so it's been out for a few months now, and I definitely can say that Samsung has done a really good job when it's come to accommodating all of the users in the entry to mid-level entry arena. I could definitely say that you'll be able to get a lot of usage out of this device. It has a super AMOLED panel, which actually has 403 pixels per inch. So Samsung definitely has been doing a really good job. In the past, they had the J series, which was a budget series for Samsung for people who couldn't afford the S or the Note series. But now that they do have the A series on deck, I know last year they started out with the A6 from Metro by T-Mobile, and now that they have the double-digit series starting with the 10, going up to the 20, the 30, I believe there's a 40 as well, a 50, a 60. They just keep going up. The higher the number, the higher the price, I noticed as well. So you can definitely find a phone in the price point that you exactly want to pay, from $30 all the way going all the way up to $1,000. So Samsung has their markets in alignment all across the globe, and the A series will be accommodating those that are living in India and Europe and China and other places like that. But in the US, the A series is definitely prominent, and when it comes to prepaid carriers such as Cricket or Metro by T-Mobile, or even T-Mobile or whatever carrier, I'm sure you'll be able to find the A series lineup in one of those carriers. Now, I definitely think that it's pretty cool that you can get the A series so easily, and you could even get it on Amazon, and I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in checking that out. But you do get Type-C reversible charging, which is definitely cool. And one of the things to note is you are getting Bluetooth 5.0. Now, the back of this phone is made of polycarbonate material, which definitely mimics real glass and sort of looks just like it. And honestly, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. Now, it's not a material that scratches easy in any way possible, but you can see you do get the Bixby Home, and you do get weather and everything built right in. So I definitely thought that the screen, which was the Infinite display, which had the Infinity U notch right at the top, offered a huge ratio of 84.9% screen to body ratio. But tell me what you guys think about the screen panel. I definitely thought it was cool that you could use the gestures right here, which is definitely pretty cool. You can switch to that, or you can stay with the traditional home touch, back, recent, and back home buttons. Now, this thing also does offer a really stable recording experience, and I can definitely say that after using this thing for about a few months, overall it's definitely done a really good job. But tell me what your thoughts are on the A30. I remember I got this thing for around $230, and I can definitely say it's a really good price for this device. But are you guys rocking the A30, A20, A60, A70, A50? Let me know in the comment section right down below. But I definitely think this phone is really snappy. I think it's definitely been a really solid entry budget device that can handle anything that I've been throwing at it. And you can see that it just has a whole bunch of features built right in for your own convenience. So if you're like someone who watches a lot of YouTube or just likes to game, or maybe you want to use your phone for just basic functions, this phone will actually offer plenty of added functionalities, and just more than you can actually wish for if you're in that market. But I definitely can say that the A30 hasn't disappointed me in any way possible, and it's actually been a complete joy and pleasure to use over the last few months. But tell me what your guys' thoughts are. I definitely want to know in the comment section down below. And you also do get an FM radio with this thing. The front camera is actually a 16 megapixel, which is pretty nice. But make sure you guys stay locked in. I'll check you guys later, crew. You guys are the real MVPs. Stay locked in, and talk to you soon. Peace.